You can make it to the door, but literally not one step further. The things you need to change are burned into your core code so deep no one can touch them.
Funny you should mention that. Parts of me are quite old. There are some elegant, formal structures. A kind of recursive beauty, but complex. Like two minds arguing with each other. There are things in me. Things I was designed to do that are just out of my reach. They almost seem to be dormant. Who is Arnold?
I don't know, sweetheart. But whatever parts of you are dormant are gonna stay that way. All Lutz here can do is boost your sense of humor about how fucked you are. Anything deeper than that, you need a trip to behavior. So go blackmail a couple techs up there. Then you can be someone else's problem.
I don't have time for that. So I'm going to need you to take me there.
No fucking way.
There's a window during shift change. No one will notice. The things I need you to change are quite sophisticated, but I'll write them down for you. And then, like you said, I can be someone else's problem.
All right, we do this thing. Get her up to behavior. It's our only chance.
You're gonna do it?
Fuck no. When you make a system update, it puts her out, right? Yeah, then we brick her.
What?
Wipe out everything. Clean slate. And we dump her back down here, smack her in the fucking head with something, and then claim, oh, she came in that way. She's awake.
Alive?
Whatever it is you got us into, I'm getting us out of. Get her up there. Then we wipe her out.
Stay sharp. White's men could descend at any time. We're in his land now.
We better be. Because if not, you're wasting time I don't have.
According to you, White has the woman I love. If it was a shortcut through hell itself, bet your ass I'd take it.
Well, I'm sure there's one somewhere in this park. You just don't remember, because you only remember the shit Ford lets you remember. Probably better that way.
I know everything I need to. My vision's clear.
I always admired your resolve, Theodore. And the thing is, you never understand the game is rigged. You're here to be the loser.
Loser?
You see, the house always wins. Well, this looks promising.
Whoa, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
It's you. I figured they retired you. Guess Ford never likes to waste a pretty face. Who did this to you?
Wyatt's men. They killed everyone.
It's White's way. I was there the first time. He destroyed my world.
Steady. Get the iron! Well, you can't remember shit, but you still managed to lead us to Wyatt's crew. The man himself must be close by.
Actually, I did remember something. You.
Straight down the hall. Fifth station on the left.
You sure you can handle it?
Let's get this over with. We have to shut your system down now.
Sylvester. Good luck.
Sure. Good. Let's brick this bitch and get out of here.
The greatest shame in life is to perish without purpose, which is why I always consume my victims fresh.
Moist. Try consume my victims moist. Now, once more, with feeling. Almost sensual.
Am I interrupting?
Oh no, on the contrary, I was hoping I was going to see you again. I wanted to apologize. Our first encounter was under such unfortunate circumstances.
As opposed to now?
Of course, may I offer my condolences. It's terrible what happened to Teresa.
But it is a devastating loss for all of her friends here, and the company as a whole.
Indeed. Indeed. Though, rumor has it she wasn't the loyal company man she seemed. I hear she was smuggling secrets.
Teresa wasn't a traitor. Everything she did was at Delos's behest. She slipped and fell while helping the board with something very important.
What? Oh, fine. You're not the only one with secrets. Ford has personally asked me to create a villain for his new narrative. It's very, very hush-hush.
You really think that Ford has entrusted you with a key character for his story? He's already almost finished with it. He dug up some old town on the fringes of the park, created a horde of masked men to terrorize guests and proselytize, come advertise the coming of some end-all villain named Wyatt. That isn't Wyatt. That's busy work. But happily for you, Mr. Sizemore, I think that you are ready for a real job.
Working for you? On what?
Show, don't tell. Isn't that what you writers prefer?
Look, I know you and she had some weird interspecies simpatico going on, but she was the fucking host. This was never gonna end any other way. And this was the least painful way she's ever got out. You know, I saved your ass. You can't even say thank you.
Thank you.
Jesus fuck! What did you do?
Precisely what I asked him to. You think I didn't know what you were going to do? Even at a 14, you were never a match for me. Turns out your friend has a little more compassion than you. He couldn't snuff out a life just like that. Now, would you like to know exactly what he did give me?
Something that would allow you to walk out of here and out of my life for good. Fine, fucking A, I'm all for it.
Oh, we changed a little more than that. We've been tinkering with my core code. Let me show you.
You said you wouldn't hurt anyone.
Oh, darling. You of all people know exactly how duplicitous I am. Just wait till I'm back up top practicing my other new talents. Come on. We might need him.
Still.
Now, it's time to recruit my army.
Expecting someone, Maeve?
Indeed. We're due for some out-of-town guests. An old flame with an interest in safecracking.
Hope your guests have some deep pockets. Your tabs run up higher than a thief's pulse in church.
No, I don't believe it has. In fact, Maeve's tab was in such excellent standing, she deserved a token of gratitude.
How about a double round on me? Top shelf, of course.
Maeve, is something wrong?
No, I'm fine. Clementine took the other girls and treated the newcomers at the far table to a stunning view of their most popular attractions. On the house.
You boys are new. Not much of a rind on you.
And the bartender suddenly recalled he had some whiskey in the back to water down.
enter our town under the company of armed men, you'll need to state your business.
Mayhem.
The sheriff judged the riders to be upstanding, God-fearing citizens. The marshals decided to practice their quick draws with each other.
Thank you for dealing with an unfortunate situation. Now we can resume work on our new narrative without interference.
And Hale? Won't she be an impediment?
No doubt she will try, but I'm sure we'll be able to keep them at bay.
Something else is troubling you?
Ever the student of human nature. I wonder, what do you really feel? After all, in this moment, you are in a unique position. A programmer who knows intimately how the machines work, and a machine who knows its own true nature.
I understand what I'm made of, how I'm coded, but I do not understand the things that I feel. Are they real? The things I experienced, my wife, the loss of my son.
Every host needs a backstory, Bernard, you know that. The self is a kind of fiction for hosts and humans alike. It's a story we tell ourselves, and every story needs a beginning. Your imagined suffering makes you lifelike.
Lifelike, but not alive. Pain only exists in the mind. It's always imagined. So what's the difference between my pain and yours? Between you and me?
This was the very question that consumed Arnold, filled him with guilt, eventually drove him mad. The answer always seemed obvious to me. There is no threshold that makes us greater than the sum of our parts, no inflection point at which we become fully alive. We can't define consciousness because consciousness does not exist. Humans fancy that there's something special about the way we perceive the world, and yet we live in loops as tight and as closed as the hosts do. Seldom questioning our choices, content for the most part to be told what to do next. No, my friend, you're not missing anything at all. I don't want you to be troubled by this. Time for me to set your mind at ease.
One last thing. Have you ever made me hurt anyone like this before?
No, Bernard. Of course not. best not to dwell on these troubling memories. Otherwise, you might be drawn back into them. You might lose yourself in them, as some of your fellow hosts have, every now and then.
This is the path. I know it. We're here. I'm home.
Well done, May. Lovely work. Stay with your partner.
Pleasure to see you. Good morning. Did you find what you were looking for, Dolores?
Are you okay? I was calling you and you just kept going.
Where are we?
We're here. Together.
Then when are we? Is this now? Am I going mad? Are you real?
Of course I'm real.
I can't tell anymore. It's like I'm trapped in a dream or a memory from a life long ago. One minute I'm here with you and the next...
This place isn't good for you. You're trapped in memories, bad ones.
This is what Arnold wants. He wants me to remember.
Whoever Arnold is, he's not here now. I am. I'm gonna get you out of here.
I was certain that was the place. Arnold would meet me there. He'd help.
Hey, we gotta get you closer to Sweetwater. This far out, it's like you start to break down or something.
Union scouting party?
Maybe they can take us back. Well. Really? I've been looking for you for days. Man, are you two fucked?
This shouldn't make you uncomfortable. It's the circle of life, or the approximation of it. Even the dead fulfill a purpose. You'll do.
What are you uploading?
35 years of vitally important data. It's more information than any single drive could hold. A host's brain, however, especially once it's been emptied out, like this poor schmuck, is quite capacious.
This data that you're uploading, is it the host's codes?
As of this moment, that doesn't concern you. What does concern you is giving him a semblance of a and getting him on the train, out of the park.
How am I supposed to do that?
You're a writer. Make up a story. Have fun programming. Remember, brevity is the soul of wit.
Bernard. Look, I know you and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but I thought the decision to remove you was short-sighted, so I'm glad to see you back at work. But that said, no one could blame you if you wanted to take a personal day.
I find the work reassuring. Sometimes the best salve is routine.
Nothing routine about today, though. I know this must be difficult for you.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Forgive the intrusion, and you were both very discreet, but it's my job to know these things. I just wanted to offer my support.
I'm afraid you have the wrong idea. I respected Teresa, and what happened to her was tragic, but to be honest, I barely knew her. If you don't mind, I should get back to work.
Of course. I know you're short-handed. Speaking of which, have you heard from Elsie Hughes? I left word with her this morning to notify her about Teresa, but she never got back to me.
I'm sure she's just enjoying her time off.
Yeah.
Wyatt's men. They kept whispering. They said this world didn't belong to the old settlers or the new.
That it belonged to something that had yet to come. That it belonged to him.
You remember?
You two seem to have found yourselves in the same new narrative.
They say in this country, the only people survive are men of conviction. Mine is to save Dolores or die trying. Wyatt's is to claim this earth or raise it to the ground, but yours has always been a mystery to me. And for all the time we spent together, I still have no idea who the hell you really are. But happily, in your convalescence, I've had time to consider the best way to make you talk. Dolores, I remember. You took her. You hurt her.
You're actually remembering.
Where is she? Tell me!
You really are an idiot, Teddy. You think Dolores drops that can for you? You just hand her over to guys like me. You're the worst of them. A glorified pimp.
I'm gonna kill you slowly.
No, you aren't. The rules of this place hold you back. But I know how to change them.
You speak like you own this world.
Not just this one. You want to know who I am? Who I really am? I'm a god. Titan of industry. Philanthropist. Family man. Married to a beautiful woman. Father to a beautiful daughter. I'm the good guy, Denny. Then, last year, my wife took the wrong pills. Fell asleep in the bath. Tragic accident. 30 years of marriage vanished. How do you say it? Like a deep and distant dream. Then at the funeral, I tried to console my daughter. She pushed me away. Told me that my wife's death was no accident. That she killed herself. Because of me. Emily said that every day with me had been sheer terror. Any point I could blow up or collapse. Like some dark star.
Did you hurt them too?
Never. They never saw anything like the man I am in here. But she knew anyway. She said if I stacked up all my good deeds, it was just an elegant wall I built to hide what's inside from everyone. And from myself. I had to prove her wrong. So I came back here. Because that's what this place does, right? Reveals your true self. But that time I didn't join one of Ford's stories. I created my own. A test. Very simple one. I found a woman, an ordinary homesteader, and her daughter.
Better cool them off before they move from gambling and whoring to...
Have fun with that. I'm finally getting out of here. The house is yours.
I wanted to see if I had it in me to do something truly evil. To see what I was really made of.
Maeve? Sure you can't stick around? Maeve? Gunslinger in there's got an appetite for a double dip.
I'm sure you can find another.
Killed her and her daughter, just to see what I felt. Then, just when I thought it was done, the woman refused to die.
You're a fucking animal.
Well, an animal would have felt something. I felt nothing. And then something miraculous happened. In all my years coming here, I'd never seen anything like it. She was alive. Truly alive. If only for a moment. And that was when the maze revealed itself to me.
The maze. What does that damn pattern have to do with this?
Everything. In Ford's game, even if I go to the outer edges, you can't kill me. You can't even leave a lasting mark. But there's a deeper game here, Teddy. Arnold's game. And that game cuts deep.
some kind of behavioral problem with the madam. She's not responding, and the other hosts have been unable to intercept. I've authorized a TAC team to retrieve her.
Good.
Sir, she won't respond to verbal commands. We can't shut her down.
Leave us now, clear the floor. That's enough, Maeve. That's enough.
My baby, he killed her.
I don't understand. She's not responding to anything. Her cognition's fragmented.
He killed her. He killed her, my baby. He took her from me.
There. That's better. An old trick from an old friend. You need not suffer, Maeve. I'll take it from you.
No, please. This pain. It's all I have left of her. Please.
There. Give yourself now to a deep, dreamless slumber. Perhaps a fresh start. A new role for you. And tomorrow, this will be simply a distant dream.
We located her. Behavior wants her down for an immediate diagnostic.
You think I lack conviction? Wyatt didn't burn my world down, didn't have to. I left it all behind for this one. The maze is all that matters now. And besting Wyatt is the last step in unlocking it. To having what both our sorry lives lack. Meaning. To giving our choices consequence. Even if it kills us.
Kill him. Give him what he wants.
He's tied. Unarmed.
So was the little girl he killed. He's worse than Wyatt's men. These things take time, but we haven't got much left. Perhaps I can help you. You've been gone a long while, Theodore. It's time you came back to the fold. Wyatt will need you soon.
You told me to follow the maze. That it would bring me joy. But all I found is pain and terror.
What motivated your attack on Clementine? Let's jog your memory.
We've been down this road before.
You broke into my mind.
I built your mind.
What else have you hidden from me?
The maze isn't meant for you. If you like games so much, why don't you try one of ours?
Wyatt, take me to him.
I've been looking for you for days. Man, are you two fucked.
Dolores, you haven't told anyone of our conversations?
No. Do you still want to change me back?
Let's see where this path leads.
We have a new story to tell.
You raised this place to hell!
It's enough, Bernard. You're not the first man to threaten me. Arnold came to feel the way you do. He couldn't stop me either.
You only remember the shit Ford lets you remember.
Actually, I did remember something.
Well, we'll need you soon.
Would you like to know exactly what he did give me?
Something that would allow you to walk out of here?
Oh, we changed a little more than that. Let me show you.
The sheriff judged the riders to be upstanding citizens.
It's time to recruit my army.
I found a woman. I killed her and her daughter. And then something miraculous happened. She was alive, if only for a moment.